Okay, LS573. For the third, I'm sorry, for the second task, we're going to create a book record, okay, in Koha. And in order to do that, what we're going to do first is to search for a book in our library, in the Clarion.edu library. So here we are. This is our library. And from there, you should go to where it says Premium New Library Catalog. Of course, you don't need to do this if you know how to catalog and you have taken already 505 or 502. But because I don't know that, if you have gone through those classes, what we're going to do is we're going to copy the cataloging. Okay, so we go here to advanced search, and I'm going to find books on reference services, for example. So I click any field here. I'm going to put a title, contains reference reference services, services, and I click search. I'm gonna what books they have on reference services. Okay, I want books and I want them to be like real books. Okay, so let me see. uh, Improving reference service for distance learners. Let me see one that I know. Evaluating reference services, a practical guide. Okay, this sounds like a nice book. So I want to catalog this book in Koha, this record. So I go here and click on the record, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the ISBN number. Okay, so I'm gonna copy ISBN number here, and I'm gonna go to my library, the main library here, and I'm gonna do a cataloging. So I click cataloging, and I'm gonna use this, the search, the S39.50 SRU search, which is a standard for searching items or cataloging items, representations of items. I paste and I click search, and it's going to search in the New York State Library, and it found the book. So evaluating reference services. Okay, and what I wanted to do now is to add this to my library, my main library here in Bywater main library. So I click import, and it's going to import the records. Okay, so I can see the record here. It's already a catalog, and I'm going to save it, and I'm going to see it again. Save it, view record, and it says that it needs an item that is in there. So I click OK. It's in the tab 9. So I click tab 9 here, and okay, so here it is. It's a required field, and I'm going to put book. Okay, so I'm going to click save and view record. Okay, so it's safe, and I can see the record, and I'm gonna okay, I'm gonna see the mark record. Let me see if I can see my mark record again, and it's here. Okay, and let me see if we can search for this record. So you can take the screenshot. Okay, so let me evaluating reference services. Let me copy this. Click here. Let's see how many books on reference are in this library. Okay, submit. Okay, so this is the first one. This is reference. Okay, we have that, and we have to add this to our library. Okay, so let's click here. Let me click here. No, let me go back. Edit record. And let me see where we add this to our library. And we can also, one thing that we can do is we can put a barcode number. Okay, we can add that barcode number. Just a second, let me see. Save. Okay, right here. So you open this and you go to save and edit item. Okay, so we're gonna put a barcode code number. Here it is, a barcode. Okay, look, I'm gonna put an easy one. It's gonna be M500. So I remember that, and I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna add this item to my library. Okay, so I click add item. Okay, so here it is, and as you can see here, it has a barcode M500. Okay. All right, let me search for that again. What we were library reference services, submit. Okay, as you can see here, we have one item in the main library right here, the practical guide, the same thing that we had here. Okay, evaluating reference services, a practical guide. Evaluating reference services, a practical guide. And I think I put the barcode as M500. We'll see that in the next video. So what I want you to do is to take a screenshot of the item that you have, the record that you have created. Okay. So in order to do that, you can click here, or we can see it here in card preview. Here it is. You can also have it a screenshot of this, whichever you like to get. Okay, we can search the catalog to here. Reference services, because there is a way to view it as in the OPAC. Okay, so here it is. So take a OPAC view, or you can see it in an OPAC view. The idea of this, here it is. You see, this is how a client would see it. The idea, again, is that you practice as much as you can and click on everything and learn to navigate this ILS. Okay, now for the third task is we're going to check out this item. Our character patron that we created, in my case was Edmund Dantes, is going to check out several books, and maybe we can do a check-in too. So this would be the third task. So make sure you take a screenshot of this and submit it in D12. Now for the third task, let's go back to Koha here, and I want to check out this book. So I go to checkout. Let me clear this and let me go to checkout. And it says here, enter patron card or partial name. The name was Dantes, right? There he is. And I'm submitting. And now I have to enter the item to check out. I could do it two ways. One, I could click here because I put that barcode name, remember? And it's already checked out. Okay. So let me check that in. Okay. So once you do that, I mean, this is the end of your practical experience. Take a screenshot of this circulation transaction, and please submit the screenshot to D2L assignments. But let me check this in. So I go to check in here, and M500. Okay, there it is, and I want to check this item in. Okay, M500, check in. Okay, now it's checking. Let's go back to my patron. So look for my patron here, and which I also know the code is 1012 because I did put that, assign that name. And he doesn't have any checkout. Let's see the other library books that are here. Let me look for library. Library reference or library collections. Let's see. And I want to see, these are like keywords. Okay, it's showing me, okay, within libraries. Well, let's check out that one. So I'm going to check this out and show checkouts. And now I'm checking out this book. It's called Within Libraries. And this is the barcode is more complicated because it was created by the ILS. But let me also now check in this this book. So how do I do the check-in? Well, what I did was I already, of course, we don't have a barcode reader. So what I did was I copied the barcode, and I'm gonna go to check-in. I'm gonna put the barcode here. I'm going to submit. I'm gonna put the barcode here. I'm gonna submit, and the book has been checked in. Now let me check my Patreon again. And done tests. Okay. And of course, he doesn't have any checkouts. Okay. So in summary, you have to submit 3 screenshots. The first one, the first screenshot that you have to submit to D2L assignments practical instruction is called creating a Patreon record. So you have to create a Patreon. Again, don't use any personal information. Make up a character or use a character that you like from a movie or a book. So you create your Patreon. Once the Patreon is created, you take a screenshot. Mine was done test. Here it is. So I would take a screenshot of my Patreon right here. Okay. Secondly, the second delivery will be a screenshot of a book record. Okay, I have created several book records. This one is called Evaluating Reference Services. Let me search for that. Search the catalog, Evaluating Reference Services. Submit. And the record is here, Evaluating the Reference. So you take a screenshot of this one. That's the second thing that you have to do. And the third thing is you have to charge this book to your character. Okay, remember, you have to do your own. I did my own. I'm going to charge this to Edmundo Dantes. So I do a checkout. I put my patron's name here, or if I remember the code, I know it's 1012, but if you don't remember, that's fine. You put here. Okay, it's here, and you can either search by keywords such as reference services. Let me see what we find here. Reference services. I'm sorry. Services. Check out. Okay. So evaluating reference service. That's the one that I made. Okay. You want to check out this one. Okay, so you can click checkouts here, and you take a screenshot of here, and that's your third screenshot, and that's a circulation transaction, and that will complete the practical experience. So 3 things: creating a Patreon screenshot, creating a book record screenshot, and circulating a transaction screenshot, and that's it. So you have to submit 3 screenshots to D2L. But I encourage you to practice and create records and delete records and edit records and so on. Okay, so let me check in this record. I know, let me see what is M500. So I check in, and I'm gonna put the barcode here. Okay, checking. All right, now Edmundo Dantes have checking the book that he checked out. Let me see again. Let me go to my Patreon here. 1012 or Edmundo Dantes. I remember his code because I made a code for him. Okay, it is. You see, Patreon has nothing check out. Okay, thank you so much. I hope this is worth it. And please, again, I encourage you to practice as much as possible because almost all, not almost, all the ILSs are the same thing. They just have a different interface. They have more or less functions and so on. But if you practice with this one, once you have to do it professionally, you immediately will recognize what the functions are, and it will be easier for you to just jump in and start using the ILS system. Okay, thank you.